Hey everyone, Professor here. Today we're going to do a little project because I finally got a day off. And so I've got some solar panels. These people must be deaf. Hey everyone, Professor here. Going to do a little project today. I finally got a day off. And so I've got some solar panels from Lensun Solar. They are completely waterproof, weatherproof, flat back, and we're going to put them up on top of the FreeSpirit Evolution tent. So this is going to be a huge bonus for us when we're traveling. One thing that we have noticed that when we like to camp, normally there's trees and stuff around, and so charging our battery so our refrigerator can stay up is kind of a hard thing for us to do, because the only solar that I have is a fold out one that I always carry with me, which is I think 120 watts, and then we have the one that's on the hood. But if we're in the shade or anything like that, I don't seem to have enough solar to be able to keep my fridge charged, my batteries charged. And so I've got 3 of these to put up on top of the FreeSpirit tent, so they'll always be there. I've got some foam backed double-sided tape. It's cheap, but man, this stuff is sticky as all get out, and it's going to do the trick. I'll put a link in the description. So I'm just going to coat the back of it with all around the edges and down the center of all 3 of these pieces, and then we're going to stick them up there, and then I'm going to have to come up with a way to wire this end to the other end that's on my battery. And I'm also going to try to wire up a way where I can put it in my Jackery in case I want to do that, so I'll be able to do it both ways. So on the front, I'm going to wire it to my battery, and then on the back, I'm going to be able to wire it to the Jackery. So anyway, we'll see how it goes. I love this foam tape. It's so easy to work with, so easy to cut, but man, I gotta invest in some left-handed scissors. One down, 2 more to go. Oh, I love this thing. So here is the sticker that's on the back of these solar panels for all you electrical solar geeks out there. I don't know what most of it means. I do know what dimensions are, but they measure it in millimeters, so that's all screwed up. But it is 100 watts. Maximum voltage, 500 volts. So there you go. That's what it's all about. One roll down, time for another roll. Okay, I've got my solar panels attached to the top with the double-sided tape. I wiped it down real good with glass cleaner. Stuck. I don't think it's ever gonna come off, especially after it bakes in the hot Arkansas sun, but stuck really well. I ended up positioning them a little different than what I wanted to because of the way I wanted to tuck the wires so they wouldn't flap in the wind. So they're up underneath the crossbars. Anyway, I'll step up here and show you how I did it. So this is the positive, the negative, positive, negative. So the 2 negatives are connected together, the 2 positives are connected together, and they both come out right here. I've got them zip tied, and then I've got some extensions that will come down, and then I will show you the connector that will go to the Jackery. The other one is on the front. 3 100-watt Lensun solar panels. This is the solar panel on the front. Positive, negative, with a connector going to this, and I put it on this type because it's got a plug on the end where it won't get in the weather, and this is also the type of plug that I have on my secondary battery. So I can run another 100 watt to my secondary battery on top of having my 120 watt on the hood. This is on my back door. This is my extension that will go from my front panel down to my secondary battery that will charge it. This is a 20-foot extension. I can use it just about anywhere on my vehicle. I can use it to plug in my water. This is my running water. So this is a very handy different type of plug that you can get extension cords for from Amazon, cheap, and I'll list those in the description. And this is the plug that will go from the solar panel to the Jackery. I tried the Anderson plug, it would not charge. So I had to go from the solar panel plugs to this end, which is the same end that you plug into the 110 to charge the Jackery. These will go into the extensions that are on the solar panels, 200 watts, no more than 200 watts for the 1,000 watt Jackery. I found that out the hard way. And this end, and it will charge it just like it should. I'll show you that in just a minute. This is the set of extension cords, my connector, my Jackery. I'll plug it all in and show you how it goes. Okay, I'm gonna have to deal with these wires, but this is how they're plugged in. Got the negative into the negative, positive into the positive. Those came out perfect. I'm going to do something with those wires. That's going to drive me crazy. And I'm also going to have to remember to plug those in before I lift the tent up. But they go into, plug them both in. Take your Jackery, plug that in. The light comes on. Light comes on. And then you show an input. As long as you have an input, you got something going in there. Now it's raining and cloudy, so I've only got 12 watts going in there. The other day when it was sunny, I had about a little over 100 watts going in there, so it's perfect. But right now, you can see not a cloud in the sky, but I'm still getting some charge on the Jackery. Well, that's how I did it. Hope you got something out of that. It was a lot of testing, trials, ordering, sending back, researching, looking up, and just seeing what'll work and what wouldn't. And not being able to use the Anderson plug, it really set me back a few days because I had ordered all that stuff and it wouldn't work. So anyway, one tip. If you plug too much into your Jackery and it quits, won't come on, anything like that, hold down the button for 8 seconds. It'll restart, it'll reset. If that doesn't work, plug it into something, take the charge all the way down to 0, then plug it into the 110, and it will reset and come back on. That happened to mine. I thought I was going to have it replaced. And Jackery was really good about texting me back about getting me a replacement, but they said, try this first, see if it works. I texted it, said it was fine, worked perfect. So like you saw, I took it back in, set it back in, charged it on the 110 up to 95%. Then I unplugged it so I could come out here and make sure I was getting a charge. So it all works. I'm excited. Should never need electricity ever. Have a good day.